What's going on, Meta fam? We're here for an action-packed video. That's right, Nextbridge has an 8K filing out there, so we're going to cover that. And then I also got to touch base on one of the MMTLP investors that did another drive-by at the Oro Grande project. So first, let's get into it here. Rare DD says today is 367 days since the MMTLP U3 halt. Guys, I cannot believe it's over 1 freaking year, and it feels like we're getting close. And if you know back from the previous videos we did last week, will we have some kind of settlement before March 31st? Fingers crossed. Let's hope we do. So, S1 Gray here says S8 Securities filing on SEC Egger, and he says here the key points of this filing. If you click on it here you can see the filing here from Nextbridge. I have not looked at it myself, so I'm going over the key points that a few other, like Gray has pretty much pointed out here. And we'll look at some speculation from Paul T at the end of this as well. S1 Gray here says key points: Nevada law pertains to scribe. 2, share numbers, common, preferred, reiterated. Number 3, voting rights to scribe. Number 4, the timing of this unusual S8 filing is interesting. And he also did this post a little bit after that and says the S8 filing, cross those T's, dot those I's before resolution. So a little speculation there. Like I said, is there possibly this March 31st, before the March 31st thing? I think, was it Mark Basile said, could be 60 days, could be 90 days. All right. What I want to highlight in this video, last week, Mike James here, Mike Jam 80 on Twitter, did a drive-by at our Oro Grande project. That's right. So here are some pictures as you see. And we'll get back and zoom in on these. And there's a good zoomed in picture on this here. All right. It says, Arian Cook, look closely. Here's a drive-by. He also posted a video. And he says, MMTLP, I smell dividend.
See the flare? Oh.
All right, so let me get my volume up for this. Sorry, guys, should have had the volume up. There we go. Boom, let's go to this. Zoom it up.
And here, see the flare going? Flaring off something. And off there you see the other rig. We're going to pull up here slowly. Security guards are still out here, so can't access the site. There's a couple dudes actually. We're going to go see if we're drilling now.
All right, so like I said, this is pretty cool, man, that we have someone literally boots on the ground going by this here. Here he says, MMTLP, here is the refinery that is 32 miles from our wells. So let's go to this clip.
Here's the refinery that's about 32, 33 miles away. As you can see there's a lot going on.
Wow. All right, so there's that. He said here on December 10th, was sent this from an anonymous community member. Someone sent this to him. Let me get the camera here adjusted. There we go. It says here, testing the well. It's just what they need to separate for calculating gas versus oil. I think you know it's good when they put an Exxon flag. Yeah, we would love to see an Exxon flag go up in there. So yeah, we will see. It does look like that appears to be what's happening. On this post, he said, C Plant pointed this out from my drive-by. Lovely. MMTLP, if you know, you know. Merry Christmas. And here is, looks like an oil tanker here. All right, let's see here. Yes, this is I got you guys, oil and gas separator. Yes. Which is very, very huge to have that because yes, they're testing for that, and that is exactly what we want to see is them, producing this here and getting it ready. And I think that was the one from the 10th. This was the very first clip. I'm sure you guys probably remember this clip.
Looks like we're drilling.
Good as life, man. I never get tired of watching these clips.
See if I can pull over here. Sorry, there's lots of traffic actually. Late night. There's our rig, everyone. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at this. Wow. Smell money. Smell oil.
Yeah, there's the first clip that he did, and then he has these other clips down here during the day, which is nice to see it here during the day. All right, moving forward. Paul T did this post, and I want to highlight this here because we all love a little good bit of speculation. I like speculation. That's all we can do is speculate on what's going on because we have no idea what the heck's really going to happen. So we can just speculate on what can be going on, and let's see if any of it comes true down the road. Paul T says, I find the NBH filing of SEC Form S8 quite interesting. As many of you know, I enjoy speculation, which I enjoy it myself, Paul, and I'm sure a lot of you all do as well. I am attaching 2 excerpts from the filing. Reading into this, again, this is purely my speculation. It seems the MMTLP reconciliation may be in the form of a share offering to reconcile all short positions. If I have correctly interpreted the filing, the preferred shares can be converted into common shares. This conversion will allow NBH to have a sufficient amount of shares to cover the share offering. This would mean we all receive a cash dividend along with everyone receiving NBH shares. I have outlined this scenario back in October. It is pinned on my homepage if you wish more detailed analysis. I thought this scenario to be unlikely, but you never can tell. Another clue is the second attachment. It states NBH will not be listed on any exchange. Now here's the screenshots. I'm going to deactivate the camera so we can focus on these screenshots. So the first one here, undesignated preferred stock may enable our board to render more difficult or discourage an attempt to obtain control by us means of a tendered offer, proxy contest, merger, or otherwise, and to thereby protect the continuity of our management. The issuance of shares of preferred stock may adversely affect the rights of holders of our common stock. For example, any preferred stock issued, and he circled down here, be convertible into shares of common stock or another series of preferred stock. And here it says no listing. Our common stock is not listed on any securities exchange and will not be eligible for electronic trading through DTC or any other established clearing corporation. There is no established public trading market for the shares of common stock being offered in this offering, and we do not expect a market to develop. We do not intend to register any shares of common stocks under Securities Act for sale by the holders of our common stock. And I think that was it there. Yes, those are the 2 there. So, copy and paste is, I trust Nextbridge as much as you trust MMAT's board of directors. And, I mean, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I trust MMTLP. I don't know if I could say much about MMAT right now, especially with George being kicked out of there. George has been doing some talking. Maybe we'll cover that in tomorrow's video. But Paul T here sums it up. If it wasn't for McCabe, I agree with you. And so there you go. That is one thing that I can say. For me, I've always trusted John Berta on the MMTLP deal. And, you know, John Berta has told us numerous times, guys, that Greg McCabe has our backs. He is doing everything in best interest for the shareholders at MMTLP, and I truly believe that. And we will see what happens down the road. But that's all I can say is I believe what John Berta has told us about Greg McCabe. And yes, McCabe is going to have our back. I truly believe that. So we will have to wait and see how this all plays out. But like I said, 367 days in. It feels like we're getting close, but we'll have to wait and see. I want to touch base on George did a post out there about doing a Twitter space or some kind of social media where he would like to be a part and go against Jack Harding. I would be honored to do that. I think Phantom did a tweet on that saying that I should be the one doing it. Whether it's me or anyone else, it really doesn't matter. But I would be honored to do either a space call or a YouTube live to do the George versus Jack, and I would be impartial, let them both get their speaking out. From what I was hearing, it seems like George was posting that he wants Jack to waive the what was it called? But there's a term where George is under the no, he can't talk right now kind of deal. It's under the 90-day deal. So if George can't talk for 90 days, George will be able to talk here, I guess, when that time expires. So if not, maybe we can get George on the channel after the 90 days expired and get him out here, man, and let him speak what needs to be said. So hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash thumbs up, drop a comment down below. Love and appreciate every single one of you all. Peace.